Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Hey guys, what's up? I'm finally back. I'm sorry for the wait. It's been a minute, but I'm back. You know, I got this little thingy because I noticed last week the audio was so bad. Like you can barely hear me, and then I was also not very good. So I'm learning from my experiences. We're gonna do better every single time. So yeah, welcome back. It's Keil. Got some new info today. Today we're gonna start off in step 1 of our journey to China. Yes. You ready? Okay. Let's get into it. Ow. First and foremost, you're walking around thinking, going through life, and then suddenly, who knows how it came to your mind, but then one day you decide, you know what? I want to study at a university in China. What? That's crazy. You're crazy. I know, I'm crazy. I know. But it's all good. You know why? Because how many people do you know that have gone to China to study at a university? Not many, right? Exactly. So good for you. You're gonna do it. Before we get into that whole process, you gotta know what you want to study. I know it's tough, especially at our age. There's literally so many different things that you can do and try. Like, it's hard to just choose, and like so many of us don't even know what to do with our lives. And that's the hard thing about applying to China, that in most universities you gotta choose a major. You can't switch out of them. You heard me right. You can't switch out. So once you choose, good luck, man. Good luck, because you might not get out, but who knows? You'll enjoy it. Honestly, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. So just a little warning for all of y'all before you get into it. Okay, you ready? Okay. Let's take a breather. So let's move on. All right. Okay. So first and foremost, you want to decide. You're gonna want to decide what major and stuff, what you want to study, or kind of what you want to study. And then from there, you're gonna look up universities in China that are specific, that have just like any university or college, that are specific to the needs of what you want to study. So for instance, I want to study international business or international economics and stuff like that. So I'm going to look for a school that kind of focuses a lot more on that. I know in China there's a lot of universities that are tech universities. There's so many tech and like chemistry. So if you're into that, I'm telling you, it's going to be easy peasy for you to find something. There's also a lot of arts and performing arts, fine arts, and theater and stuff in Beijing and Shanghai and those other eastern modern, urban cities. You'll definitely find that there. Oh, and for education, what I recommend if you want to study something in education like English, or I don't know, just education in general, like if you want to become a teacher or a professor, I recommend looking up normal universities. I don't know why they have that name, but it's usually focused on education and teaching. So if you want to get into that, you want to look for blah 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 normal university. Okay, got it. So yeah, that's the first thing. You want to look into a university that's fit for what you want to study. Okay. Next thing is the city, province, or location. If you already have a place you want to go, like you have in mind that you want to go to, you're going to want to look and research that specific place. So if you don't know where you want to go, then just stick with number 1 and then narrow it down to that. But if you have a place you want to go to, that's going to make it so much easier for you. You're going to look up the city or the province. The province, city. Province is bigger, city. And you're going to look up universities that you have found, or just universities in general in that city. So you can look up on Google. Let's say you want to go to Zhejiang province, city. It's a city, right? It's a city, sorry. It's in Jiangsu province, I think. So you look up, or Jiangsu. You're going to put universities in Jiangsu province, China. And then you're going to get a lot of things are going to pop up. There is a site that I recommend. It's called, I don't remember, I'm sorry. I'll put it in the link, or I'll put it on the screen, where you can look up the provinces or cities, and then you can also look up the majors that you want to study, and it'll show up. And it'll show up, like different universities will show up according to those things. So those are the first 2 things you want to look at. The third thing is you want to look at the budget, the cost of tuition, cost of accommodation. You want to look at, the cost of living and tuition fee. Not tuition fee, the application fee. Sometimes you can see it, sometimes you can't. But in that same website that I'll put below or right here, who knows if I'll be able to do it because my editing skills are trash right now. Anyways, you can also, once you have the university, usually depending on how you look it up, you can put the university. It has the university of the name of the university, the language you want to learn in, we'll get into that in a little, and the price of tuition. But if you already have universities in mind, the way you want to see all of that information is you go into the school's website, you put English, if you want to look at it in English or Mandarin, however, and then you're going to go to admissions. You're going to put, depending on what you want to apply for, undergraduate, blah, 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 blah. You're going to look at that, and usually it says around there. And if not, there's another area. No, actually, it should usually be around there. It should be in admissions or undergraduate study, or like for me, undergraduate. But depending on whatever you're studying, you're going to look under that, and it usually gives you cost of tuition, accommodation, insurance, and all these other things. So yes, you want to see if it's affordable for you, because there are a lot of scholarships. We'll probably get into that in another video because that's a whole other huge topic. But sometimes you won't be able to get a scholarship and you're gonna have to pay for yourself. China is really cheap. It really is cheap compared to the US. It's so cheap, but you want to be able to afford it. You want to know what you're going to get yourself into and how much you're going to have to commit to paying. So you definitely want to look up and research the amount you'll be spending during the semester or the year and whatever. So yes, first what you want to major in, the major or what you want to study, the city you want to go to, or find out what city you want to go to. Look up some nice places, or I don't know, something that fits what you want to experience, your social life, or the new life in China. So you can research that on your own and what you want to find that fits you. You're gonna want to find the finance side of it, how much you'll be spending for the school in total, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, I'm so sorry, I forgot number 4. Alright, sorry guys. Number 4 you want to look at. Number 4 is whether you want your classes to be taught in English or Mandarin Chinese, because it's completely different. You have to be able to reach the HSK level 4 to be able to be admitted into a Chinese taught class. So if you're not at that level, I recommend studying really hard and practice tests online to get to that level, or take the English course classes. And don't worry, you will be taking Mandarin courses. From what I've read on different university websites, they do provide Mandarin courses for you while you're in English talk classes. So you will be learning as well. And I think they do regular tests to see your improvement throughout the time. And then, yeah, you'll still be learning, and you'll be living in China, so I'm pretty sure you're gonna learn. But yes. So let's get into the note taking, right? All right, y'all, stay hydrated. I had some trouble with the tech. Just kidding. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, well, I'm still learning, guys, so I couldn't really do what I was aiming for, but basically, here is some like examples that I kind of have in mind. This is when I was researching, I kind of narrowed it down to a city different cities. So like I said, I put what Chinese universities, and then I chose the major that I want to do was business administration. So I put what Chinese universities, and then I put the area, which is Eastern China. And then I looked at the province. I looked at provinces in Eastern China. So I got Beijing, Tianjin, Hebei, Liaoning, Shanghai, Jiangsu, Zhejiang, Fujian, Shandong, Guangdong, and Hainan. And then I crossed these out because I didn't find any universities that I liked in that area. And then what I did was put universities in Beijing. So from what I got, I put universities in Beijing, and I put the courses taught in English and then the courses taught in Chinese. From the ones that I kind of, based on the amount of money that, like the finance side of it, I kind of wrote down the ones that I kind of liked. And based on other information that I found, I wrote down a few from that city, Beijing, that I liked, that taught either the ones that taught in English and in Chinese. So like English taught, the universities that would teach in English were like Renmin University, China University of Geosciences, and a few others. And then Chinese, like they had Chinese courses. And these are all in this major, my business administration major. There's no other. I'm only looking at that. So that's how I get this information. And so this like Minzu University, China University of Political Science and Law. And then same thing for Tianjin. There's the English taught one, and then the Chinese, the ones that teach in Chinese. And then same for Hebei, Shandong. And then I kind of just crossed off if I ended up like not liking it or not, not applying or whatever. So you just mark it down. Universities in Jiangsu, universities in Shandong and Hainan. So as you can see, I applied to all of these universities. That's why they have a check mark. And then the ones that I ended up not applying to, I crossed off. So that's kind of how you can narrow it down, like city-wise. Oh, see, like this is like another list that I made on an acting major. So, but they were all Chinese taught, and like I said, my Chinese is not at that level. So yeah, I highlighted the cities and then Chinese taught, and I put all the names of all those different universities. And then I did a few other things like this, where I just put the ones that are they're English taught in which cities, and then I put the name, the university name, the major, other majors that I thought were interesting. So these aren't business. These are just other majors that I liked. So I put the major, and then I put the cost of tuition. So most of them were in RMB, but it's like CNY, yuan. So I just put the cost of tuition for each of those schools. So once you've finally chosen the school you want to go to, I didn't do it very thorough, but you want to put the application fee, the amount for the application fee. It's an approximity, it's not exactly this, but it's about this. The tuition, the insurance, and application fee, and then accommodation fee, depending like this one had several campuses and several room types, so it has the pricing, and it's all, I wrote it down all in RMB, and then I wrote the US dollars on the side. So in total I got about 3,624 for all of this, for about 1 year of studying. So it is really, really cheap, but like I said, do your research, please. And the plane tickets are expensive as hell, so yeah, make sure to do your research. The same goes for this school. I wrote down accommodation fee, tuition, application fee, the rooms and stuff, and insurance. So you can see más o menos, just to get an idea. But yeah, so that's what I have so far, guys. Thank you for watching till the end. I know it's a lot of it's a lot of information. I can do better. If I'm not clear enough in anything, please reach out, leave a message, comment below if you have any questions or clarifying if it's too confusing. I'll probably in the future hopefully try to remake this video so it's much clearer and I can show it like on the computer. I currently don't have a computer right now, so I'm getting one soon. But in the future I'll try to remake this video so you can get a better idea of what I mean. But for now, I just wanted to post this video. I really wanted to share this information because it's very important. I really don't have like the resources to show you exactly in a way that's clear, but I try to do my best. Like I said, in the future I'll try to do better so that you can get this information as best as possible. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Yeah, all right, that's it. Bye. Chayo.